Oh yeah, I'm back again. Yeah, you're on the way to work. Hi ho, off to work we go. Remember? Yeah, so growing up, you start wondering about life. You start venturing into life and trying to understand life. You think you've understood it all and then realize you haven't understood nothing yet. Sorry, you haven't understood anything yet. Yes, I need my coffee. Anyway, so as you're venturing into life, you start asking things about yourself, or you ask others what they're doing in their life to become successful, to elevate and so forth, and you're sitting there so worried about others, but yet you neglected the number one person, which is you. Did you ask yourself what makes you happy? Did you ask yourself what gives you that drive in life to really push forward? What's your why? What's your fuel to keep you going? And that's what I discovered about me many years ago, where I lost my drive, I lost my fuel, I lost my why, and I just went down this dark rabbit hole, thinking I'm done, thinking I'm not good enough, thinking that I just can't do anything right, and I give up easy, and all these negative thoughts. And then one day a light bulb came on, and this voice asked me, what are you doing with your life? What are you really doing with your life? Why are you wasting your life? And then the other voice said to me, ignore that voice and just keep being this negative person. It's easier. Don't change. And I was like, you know what? I'm sick and tired listening to you. I'm sick and tired being you. And then I thought, it's time to let go of what gives me zero value in life. Yes, zero value in life. I discovered something else about me. Whenever I was not being me, I was not progressing in life. Whenever I was not being me, I was not making any changes in my career, any changes in my relationships. I was just being somebody that was never me. Yet, the minute I was being me, and the moment I started living and being me, oh my God, drastic changes happened. My career was changing, my life was changing, everything around me, the circle, everything was just changing to a better way of living. And then I discovered, how have I allowed others to make me be somebody else that's not me? So when you think about that, ask yourself, when you self-reflect and look back in time, yes, go back in time and ask yourself, when was you the best version of you? And then when you find that vision, have a look. Was you being somebody other than you? And you'll see what I'm saying to you. That makes sense. It does make sense, no matter how much you want to keep telling yourself or keep thinking the opposite, trust me. Yes. Another thing I want you to understand is accountability and responsibility is something you have to own it and live it. Stop avoiding accountability. Stop avoiding responsibility, because you'll see no growth in you if you avoid them too. And when you fail at anything, never look at that point of view as you failing. Look at, what did you gain? What did you learn? What can you do different to make a change? And just keep working on that. You see, the more you see it this way, the more easier it becomes. The truth of the matter is that it's so freaking easy and so comfortable to be negative and complain. And you know what? There's this guy I keep seeing every day. He's on his motorcycle and he's got this GoPro on the top of his head. Looks like a Teletubby. That's what I used to look like years ago when I first started off creating content. The Teletubby. The GoPro is right on top of the helmet on the top here, you know, and he's sitting there recording his day to day, creating content. So you see what I mean? Do you think he cares what you think? No. Because he's out there creating content. Yes. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pause you and go back and listen to what I was saying and then continue from there. See? It's okay. If you forget, stop, rewind, and start again. So we're back. Yeah, and I'm back where I left off and I found out what I was saying. Yeah, so why is it so easy to be negative? You see, I honestly believe from my heart why I found it so easy to be negative is because it felt comfortable, it felt easier. So let me rephrase that. Comfortable is the comfort zone, which is the danger zone, and when it's easier to complain rather than make an outcome by creating a solution to the problem, it's just easier to nag, right? It's easy to go, this is that, and this is this, and life is this, and this, my marriage is failing, you know, this, wow, that is easy. Yet, the opposite of being that is to take ownership. So, don't fall back in life and sliding back. You see, yesterday I was talking about discipline, that it's not easy, but you can do it, but you just gotta really kick yourself up there. But you need to also understand that discipline is only halfway through the journey that's going to help you get there. Now, motivational is not sustainable, I said that before, but leave that to the side for a second. It's the other part that I forgot to tell you about is discipline is the thing that drives you, but when you slide and you fall back, that's the danger part you have to pay attention to very closely, because once you start sliding back, it's 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, you find yourself back at square one as if you never started, and then discipline starts to fade away. No, you need to pay attention. You see, these are pitfalls, as one would say, in life. So have self-awareness. This is what I learned. Self-awareness is going to get you to lots of places in life. Always be self-aware. And the only way you're going to be fully self-aware is just keep scanning what you're doing, like watching. And this is where content creating will help you do that. So when you hold yourself accountable, that's what you do. Hold yourself accountable for everything you do. And that's why I say accountability, responsibility, right? So when you're accountable and you are making sure that you don't fall back and slide back, the rest is smooth sailing. Now don't get me wrong, I get some days where I was like, and those are the normal days, that's okay. But don't allow it to come back to the old habits. So kill off the old habit, replace it with new habits. And you'll only discover your old habits or your habits by creating content, by the way. Yes, as crazy as it sounds, creating content will help you change so much about you that you will thank yourself in the future. So talk to yourself now, tell yourself what you would like to change, record it, hold yourself accountable, and if you want someone to watch or you want others to watch to help you along the way, do it. Tell them what you're going to do and hold yourself accountable, and ask them to engage with you. Say, listen, if you ever see me sliding, drop me a comment, let me know so I can go back to the right track. Yeah, so if you're a new content creator or an old content creator, I've watched so many content creators grow, I've watched so many content creators fail, I've watched so many things, I've just consumed content. But yet, in my heart, I've always been a content creator. I just never, did the video to create content. And I allowed self-doubt telling me, your voice is crap, you look ugly. All these things that stopped me from hitting the record button. That's what I discovered. Self-doubt did it to me. My negative voice did it to me. People's opinions did it to me. And then I said, mute. And I started listening to silence. And I wanted to hear my inner peace speak to me. And what did it say? It said, just be you. Enjoy life. For it's your life. Nobody else's, your life. You're the director of this movie. You have the pen. Don't give your pen to somebody else to create content for you. Or be you, or live your life. You need to be living your life. You know, community is something that you'll hear a lot on YouTube, but it's a way of living too. You see, in my life, I'm building my community around me. The people around me that resonates with me, and the people that click with me is my community. People on YouTube, it's my community. We look after each other, we help each other. You know, when you see somebody else struggling, tell them, share the feedback with them, tell them in a nice way. Don't be just being rude. Tell them honestly what you think they should do more of, less of, and so forth. And I've had negative feedback, I've had criticism and so forth. But the number one biggest critique you'll find along the way is not the viewers, it's not your family members, it's not your friends. Do you know who? It's you. You're the biggest critique you're going to find. So work on you, invest in you. Remember, you're creating content for who? For you. And others out there too. Because everybody's suffering, everybody's struggling, everybody's going through challenges. And you have the number one solution. You. For you. Just keep creating content. Remember, every time you watch yourself, you really discover what you should have done, what you could do. And that's where you're doing these changes in order to make a better version of you. Now, when you start finding you, embrace you, love you, appreciate you, and that's another thing you need to do. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, are you okay? Thank yourself for being you. Thank yourself for putting up with you. Because I can guarantee you that you've given yourself a hard time, that it's just been so stressful, and yet you're wondering what's going wrong in life. Yes, you're wondering. I'm here to tell you, it's you doing it to you. Right, I think it's enough for today. It's enough for day life chats, day life self-reflecting. I don't know what I'll call it. I don't know if this path I'm on now is the new path, which is the new path story. Is it the right path? I don't know. But I know one thing. See, that's correct. I know one thing for sure, that everything happens for a reason. Don't question it. Just keep going. Keep moving forward. Don't give up, because the day you give up just may be that next video that's going to get you out there. Be the ripple that goes in life. Be this change that somebody needs. Be that reason somebody hears your video and goes, I needed that. I just need that wake up call. I need that push. I need that motivation. I need that speech. I need that. I need to hear it. My ears had to hear it. My eyes had to see it. Right. If you liked it, you know what to do. Mad love to you. If you do, I'll see you on the next one. YouTube's going to recommend you to watch something far better than my channel, maybe. I don't know. They may pick something from my library and show it to you, because they may think you need to listen to that too. Either way, enjoy your day, and I wish you a wonderful day too, or evening, or night, wherever you are in the world.